Alright, these are the things you don't want to do. These are the things that help me not do these things. Number one, caring what others think. Knowing who you are and confident in knowing that you have no bad intentions. Staying focused and bettering yourself. Colossians 3 verse 23. And whatsoever you do, do it heartily as to Yahuwah and not unto man. Philippians 2 verse 4. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things on others. 1 Timothy 5 verse 8. But if any provide not for his own, especially for those of his own house, he has denied the faith and is worse than an infidel. Idleness. Write down the things you can get done and things that you want, and challenge yourself on getting them done one by one every day until complete, and repeat. 2 Thessalonians 3 verse 10. For even when we were with you, this we command you, that if any would not work, neither should he eat. Ecclesiastes 10 verse 18. By much slothfulness the building decayeth, and through idleness of the hands of the house droppeth through. Proverbs 20 verse 13. Love not sleep, lest thou come to poverty. Open thine eyes, and thou shalt be satisfied with bread. Ecclesiastes 4 verse 5. The fool foldeth his hands together and eateth of his own flesh. Matthew 10 verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross and follows after me is not worthy of me. Unhealthy. Flee from opportunities to having easy access to junk food. If it's right in front of you, you're more prone to be tempted. Just stay away and pay no attention. 1 Corinthians 3 verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of Yah, and that the Ruach of Yah dwelleth in you? Deuteronomy 14 verse 3. Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. Proverbs 14 verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto man, but thereof are the ways of death. Being impatient. Just stop everything you're doing and go to your quiet place for as long as you need, until you get clarity that what it was that got you impatient, you're able to withstand next time come around. Galatians 6 verse 9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, said Yahuwah, thoughts of peace and not of evil, and to give you an unexpected end. Ecclesiastes 7 verse 9. Be not hasty in the Ruach to be angry, for anger resisteth in the bosom of fools. James 1 verse 19. Whereof, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. 1 Peter 2 verse 19. For this is thankworthy if a man conscience toward Yah endure grief, suffering wrongfully. Romans 5 verse 4. And patience, experience hope. Isaiah 40 verse 31. But they that wait upon Yahuwah shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and faint not. Proverbs 15 verse 18. A wrathful man strive up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeaseth strife. Ecclesiastes 7 verse 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in Ruach is better than the proud in Ruach. Not fleeing fornication or retaining your semen. You will be tempted, but when you do, you must destroy the main source. If you can go to the app settings, put a visor on, but if the app don't have a visor, delete it. And if you have a female, tell her straight up. And if she don't respect it, reproof it to her one time. But if she still doesn't respect it, get rid of her. She wasn't meant for you. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yah? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. (1 Corinthians 6 verse 18). Flee fornication. Every sin that a man doth is without the body, but he that committeth fornication sinneth against his own body. Hebrews 13 verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. Whoremongers and idolaters Yah will judge. Jude 1 verse 7. even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. John 1 verse 9. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. Ephesians 5 verse 11. And have the fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. Leviticus 18 verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. Dealing with doubt. You have to step out in faith. Just do it and be patient. Trust in Yahuwah Yahusha, and he will move dramatically in your life. He needs your faith for him to make a change in you for the better. Proverbs 3 verse 5. Trust in Yahuwah with all thine heart and lean not unto thy own understanding. James 1 verse 6. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed. Matthew 21 verse 21. Yahusha answered and said unto him, Verily I say unto you, if ye have faith and doubt not, ye shall not only do what is done to the fig tree, but also if ye shall say unto this mountain, Be removed, and be thou cast into the sea, it shall be done. Jude 1 verse 22. And of some have compassion, making a difference. James 1 verse 5 through 8. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask Yah, and giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given unto him. Matthew 14 verse 31. And immediately Yahusha stretched forth his hand and caught him, and said unto him, O thou of little faith, worthy didst not doubt. Isaiah 41 verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am they are. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand and my righteousness. Luke 24 verse 38. And he said unto them, Why are ye troubled, and why do thoughts arise in your hearts? Psalms 31 verse 22. For I said in haste, I am cut from before thine eyes. Nevertheless, thou heardest the voice of my supplications when I cried unto thee. Proverbs 3 verse 5. Trust in Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. Hebrews 11 verse 1. About faith and substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. John 20 verse 27. Then said he to Thomas, Reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands, and reach hither thy hand, and thrust into my side, and be not faithless, but believing. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, said Yahuwah, thoughts of peace and not of evil, and to give you unexpected end. Romans 14 verse 23. And he that doubteth is damned if he eat, because he eateth not of faith, for whatsoever is not of faith is sin. Trying to control situations, you just have to let it be and remove yourself from the situation. Romans 16 verse 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division and offenses, contrary to the doctrine which ye learned, and avoid them. Romans 14 verse 1. Him that is weak in the faith receive ye, but not the doubtful disputations. James 1 verse 26. If any among you seems to be religious and brideth not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is vain. Galatians 5 verse 16. Then I say, then walk in the Ruach, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Proverbs 23 verse 7. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, said he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. Seeking validation. You have to realize that trying to do something that you wouldn't do for validation is temporary. And once you've done it, you accomplish nothing. And if anything, made yourself feel less of. It's pointless. Matthew 6:6 verse 1. Take heed that ye do your alms before man, to be seen of them, otherwise ye have not reward of your Father which is in heaven. James 4 verse 6. But he giveth more grace, wherefore he said, Yah resisteth the proud, and giveth grace unto the humble. Romans 2 verse 8. But unto them that are contentious, and do not obey the truth, but obey unrighteousness, indignation, and wrath. Romans 8 verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the rock, the things of the rock. Romans 12 verse 3. For I say through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of themselves more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as Yah hath dealt to every man the measures of faith. Philippians 2 verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vain, but in lowliness of mind let each esteem other than themselves. James 4 verse 10. Humble yourselves in the sight of Yahuwah, and he shall lift you up. Ephesians 4 verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. Self-censored. You have to understand that it's not all about you, and that others are going through worse times. Take some time to help others out. Philippians 2 verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vain, but in loneliness of mind, and let each esteem other better than themselves. James 3 verse 16. For where envying and strife is, there is confusion in every evil work. Mark 12 verse 31. And second is like namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. There is none other commandment greater than these. Romans 12 verse 1. I beseech you thereof, brethren, by the mercies of Yah, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice acceptable unto Yah, which is reasonable service. Worrying. Keep busy, go play a sport or whatever it is that you enjoy doing. 1 Peter 5 verse 7. Casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you. John 14 verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in Yah, believe also in me. John 14 verse 27. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Proverbs 3 verse 5. Trust in Yahuwah with all thine heart, and lean not into their own understanding. Philippians 4 verse 6. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving let your requests be known unto Yah. Romans 8 verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yah, to them who are called according to his purpose. Matthew 6 verse 25. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, that ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and body than raiment? Psalms 27 verse 1. Yahuwah is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Yahuwah is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? 1 Peter 5 verse 8. Humble yourselves therefore under the hand of Yah, that he may exalt you in due time. And those are the things that you shouldn't do, and things that help me not do those things. Shalom.